Okay, let's get this going. Well, we just start out with the T110E5. Might as well. Pretty well rounded tank here. Alright, so South Coast, not exactly my favorite map, but it'll do. At least the enemy team doesn't have a lot of tank destroyers. Don't really like facing tank destroyers in the T110E5 only because they tend to just completely negate your armor even after the changes to the T110E5's armor. They can still punch through fairly easily. Now, hopefully my team doesn't, because we're in the north, just kind of sit in the north and don't really do anything. I'm most likely going to head into the town area, see what I can do there.
Let's get this show on the road.
Usually plenty of people head to the north, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Yep, just like I thought. Most of the people are heading over to the 6-0 line. A lot of our TDs are going to sit right inside of the base, and that leaves this side a little weak. Granted, at least we have an E75 Conqueror coming with us. Okay, somebody sees me, most likely over here. Might have a semi-decent shot on him, but at the same time, don't want to get shot myself. Yeah, shit, this E75 is pushing pretty hard. I don't want to be as daring as these guys at first. I will move up to this center large building now. Yep, there he is.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He's gonna most likely see that bat chat. He's definitely pointing my way now, though. We have this E100 pushing into the base. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I should have a shot on these guys from here. Yep.
That one didn't go
Yeah, of course I didn't penetrate. Come on.
Enemy
Got
armor
him.
is destroyed.
C100, he's still pushing. I was kind of hoping that he'd pull back towards me, but he's just getting a little too close to this T92 for my comfort. I'm gonna go try to help him and hope that this E3 doesn't whack me. Granted, it looks like he kind of turned. That E100 got whacked. Oh shit, now there's a bat chat heading into the base. Nobody's seen me return yet though, so I should be able to kind of surprise him. Our team's definitely taking a little bit too much damage right now. Holy shit, why did they push into the frickin' enemy base like that? Well, I know there's a T-30 down here, but there's not much that we can do. We're just freaking dropping like flies here.
Penetration. One of our tracks is damaged. We're immobilized.
I should be able to get him out here.
Just hit. We're lucky it didn't blow.
Oh shit. And
Everyone, get out.
of course the T-92 was watching me. I give him credit though, at least he basically one-shot at me there. But that kind of sucks. I don't know why our team decided to just kind of plow into them at their base. Might have seemed like a good choice at the time for them, but they were just sitting back there waiting for him. Oh well, I'm gonna pop back into the garage. Alright, so next up, let's pop into the T-92 here. Since I just got killed by one, what the hell? Might as well play one. Not exactly the most practical artillery to play right now. I run a lot of premium shells on it. I don't play it to make money, but it's fun to play when RNG's on your side and your shells aren't flying every which way. Come on, matchmaker. Now, T-92 before the huge RD rebalance a while ago, I really liked this tank. It was a little bit faster. Gun was a little bit more reliable, but right now it's kind of eh. Hopefully they change RD up quite a bit because it's not too fun to play right now and it's kind of broken. But every now and then it's fun to pop in to an SPG. Definitely not on this map though. I kind of regret my decision now. Usually on a lot of city maps, I guess end up kind of going tank destroyer mode. But I'm definitely not well versed on this map as far as an SPG. But I'm going to try to kind of line myself up with this central road here. So I'm going to be heading a little bit further north here.
Let's go.
But at least that way I should be able to support my team in the north. South, it's kind of hard to get shots into there reliably except for on a few corners. But moving up here won't really change that. Shit, there's a bat chat just pushing straight up the middle. Okay, that's where I wanted to hit, but of course I'm not going to be able to aim in time to be able to get him most likely. Hopefully I get a shot on somebody moving up here. It's VK if I'm lucky, but he's playing very safe. I'm gonna give him a couple more seconds. Screw it. I just really fucking hate this map in an SPG. I am terrible. Hey, look, it's artillery. Come get me. This GPZ is... Holy shit.
Killed our driver.
Yeah, and I died and did nothing.
This vehicle is heading.
But I was gonna die anyway, even if I didn't move up. That was a pretty terrible match. That's what you don't see off of live streams. It's fix this and play the T110E4. Which, if anybody has any tanks they want me to play specifically, you can feel free to say them in chat, and I'll try to get to them if I own them. Hello. Your username is Yo Mama, so kind of a little odd to say hey Yo Mama. But if there's a tank you want me to play, I'll hop into it the best I can. I own a lot of American tanks, but I also have some Russian and German, a few Japanese as well. Okay, I'm gonna let him go by me because I do not want to head directly into the town. That's what I wanted to do right here. Of course, my shot kind of dove into the ground, but I was kind of hoping to nail him and get a nice quick penetration on him. Alright, so a lot of enemies up there. Let's see if I can... It's this PZ4 over here. And the 183. Shit. And I missed them. I wish I would have not moved my aiming circle as quickly as I did. But they have a lot of firepower up here compared to us, so I'm gonna pop over here and help these guys. Hello, hello. Pay attention to me. Not really good on my part for there, but it did kind of draw their attention a little bit away from our guys on the right. So hopefully they got a shot in. Missed my chance there. Come on, M103. It looks like I might have to move a little further up. I don't want to move further up, but I'll give it a shot. Yep, that's what I thought. He was definitely sitting there waiting for me.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
At least I know where he is. There's also 183mm sitting back there. Ah, shit. Okay, are you gonna come back up?
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, he's taken out. I'm gonna get this guy out because they're pushing on our base. We really need to free some people up to get back there.
That one didn't go through.
Yeah, of course I bounced. And the E4's armor fucking sucks. Yeah, this is a not so great of a match here. And of course he was a little bit in my way. Saved by that little thing there. Yeah, unless we get back to base, we're kind of screwed here. Fellow E4. Where exactly did he go? Oh shit. He's reloading. I have a shot on him. And of course I fucking missed. Sometimes the E4 just works, and sometimes those little hits, the accuracy and whatnot that the E3 has over it really come into play.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
I don't know why they're giving up. They can still win. Like, we don't have a lot of HP to throw around right now. Is this guy popping back up? I don't really have much HP here. Nobody really does. Hopefully he does not rush straight at him, because he will die.
Enemy is hit.
Somebody suggested the Waffle Tracker 100. Unfortunately, I don't have that. But yeah, the E4, I thought about selling it, but I don't really sell tanks, even if they're a little miserable to play. Each one's kind of unique. The E4, it's just, I don't know, I find it to be kind of crappy to play. At the same time, it does well when you're facing off against one. Granted, I hit his frickin' track there. But at least my team should hopefully be able to come and save me here. I guess, yeah, there he is. There we go.
Armor is destroyed.
I gotta love it that walls do not block your frickin' shells anymore. It's like he's heading right at me, unless he got tracked. No, he slowed down. Smart on his part. Hopefully at M103 spots him. Yeah, he definitely sees me. I'm gonna hop over here. He has to... Oh shit. Okay, maybe I can't spot him. Yeah, no shit. He can see me. He's shooting at me and I have 69 HP. I think I'm just gonna sit back here and Wait. Here we go. I thought I would take a quick lucky shot. I expected them to actually kill him. I actually do not have the M41 Walker Bulldog. I do have the Chaffee and the T37, I believe, before it, though. So, at the end of the day, not that bad of a match here. Definitely better than my T92 match. But 4,100 damage. Or, wait, that wasn't... I thought that was damage for that mission here. But, experience. 3,000 damage. And didn't really block much and spot it a little bit. But, overall, how did I... Ah, that was actually a defeat. Yeah, go figures with the E5. A little bit over 2,000 damage there. Someone mentioned the M41 Walker Bulldog. Don't have it, but do have a Chaffee. I'll pop into that. Nice, a tier 7 game. I like playing higher tiers in my light tanks. You can still do a little bit of damage, but spotting is where you're going to be the most useful. Not exactly my favorite map, but I'm going to try to pop into the middle to begin with to hopefully catch a few people. And be nice to rack up a nice little bit of spotting damage right in the beginning to kind of set the pace for the map. Or the match, not the map.
Move out.
Guess that Stewart had the same idea, but he ran into a ridge right there. That's why it's very important to learn your maps. Okay, he saw me a couple seconds before I'm hitting. At least I thought he saw me. Maybe he didn't. Just gonna stay out of the capital circle for a second here. I don't really see anybody. There's another Chaffee. Okay. I was about to say, he's gotta see me. Just gonna try to keep eyes on. Okay. Type 64, I don't want to face him head on. He might get a inkling to push on me. Okay. This T-37 is blinking away out of now. Try to help him out real quick. Oh shit, rock. And I remembered that there is a moat here. I have fallen in that a couple times. I haven't exactly played the map a lot since it's been changed, but I have fallen in there before. You will not fool me a third time. Little Chaffee.
Ready to fire. Let's find another target. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. One of our tracks
Hey,
is damaged.
that's not fair. Get away from me. I was expecting nobody to come bother me there. So this tiger over here, I should be able to help this guy out. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wanna... Yeah, I can't penetrate him at this range, even with my APCR. I can kind of bug him. That I can do.
Critical hit.
Yeah, aim at me and not my friend. Ah, shit.
Everyone get out.
I was kind of hoping that T-150 would have killed him, but I guess not. That's what I get for helping people. Now he's getting flanked. Just trying to help you, dude, but we're gonna win anyway, so at the end of the day, it's not too bad. But yeah, the Chaffee, definitely a great tank. Before it, I believe the M5 Stewart is before it. Yeah, it's not exactly great tier 4 scouts and light tanks, but M24 Chaffee, definitely a good tank. I'm just going to double check on the Chaffee. Yeah, the M5 Stewart, not a great tank, so if you don't like it, mama, then just hold on out. The Chaffee is definitely a good tank to wait for. So I'm gonna switch to something a little bit on the extreme opposite end here and play the T95. Why not? After this, I'll switch to a different nation. Played a lot of American tanks so far. Okay, so I can say I have not played this map. I know it's semi-new, Overlord, but I have not played it. And I'm guessing I'm just gonna see where my team goes and judge it from there. T95 though, you really have to play 2 minutes ahead, because if you do not do that, you're gonna get either flanked or enemies is gonna outpace you and you're gonna be kind of useless. Alright, so most of my team is heading up that way. Kind of tempted to head down there. I know once I head down there, I'm not going to get back up. But at the same time, nobody... Okay, I'm not going to head down there to begin with. I have no backup at all. Granted, I don't really have any backup up here, but at least they're a little bit closer. But I'm still going to push down a little bit this way and hope for the best. Okay, never mind. My lights and mediums are leaving me. Okay, so that completely defeats what I was planning on doing. I was going to help take around that Jagged Panther. Little IS-3.
Penetration.
And of course, I'm probably not going to get any help here against this T-62A. Is he gonna... Yes, he is gonna try to pop down on me.
We lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode.
We have this 183mm
But it's still fragile.
behind me. Hopefully he can help out. Not much I can do here though, except for pray that somebody gets to me on time, but I doubt it. Now they're all kind of scurrying to help me, but I'm gonna be dead, unfortunately. So even though I took a lot of damage in the process, I am still alive. I'll take that. Still have to watch out because I do, or at least I am lower to the ground than them, so they'll be able to hit my upper weak spots before I can actually shoot back at them. So that's a little bit of a problem here. So I'm gonna just back up a little bit. Doesn't look like they're gonna push, but I haven't seen any of the tanks here kind of reposition. See if I can get this T-69. Yep. Holy shit, that was a low roll. For a 750 damage gun, that guy is... oh, he is very lucky. But yeah, they started to pull back, so full speed ahead, which is pretty much slowest speed on most tanks, but I'm chugging away on this thing. Now T-95, good frontal armor, but I do expect most things to penetrate me, just because a lot of people just load heat or can hit your upper hatches. But at the same time, what can you do? You can angle a little bit because your side armor is pretty good and it's very thick, but you gotta just keep chugging along, because otherwise you're just going to be sitting in the back doing nothing, and in that case you're not a help to your team. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised I survived that, but thankfully my team reacted quick enough to save me. Alright, so pretty decent match, nothing too special, but damage wise a little over 2,000. Didn't really block much except for, I believe, that first shot that the T-62 had on me. Chaffee, victory there. Pretty decent match on the Chaffee. It just kind of sucks that Tiger popped me, but I put a little bit too much faith in my teammates to be able to take him out quickly. But at least it's a win in the end. Alright, so next up, why don't we pop into the 183mm here. Alright, so not too bad of a map, but Live Oaks has a lot of elevation changes I don't exactly like. Knitbot, I'm guessing you mean Armored Warfare? I gave it a little bit of a shot. To me, it's definitely a little bit prettier than World of Tanks, and it plays differently, just slightly, but basically World of Tanks, Armored Warfare, different era in tanks, but to me they're similar enough to where why choose one over the other if you've already put so much money, time, effort, and whatnot into one. I definitely plan on picking it up a little bit more as time goes on, but right now World of Tanks, World Warships, it's enough for me. I do think it's a good game, but at the same time, I don't think it's different enough to really make me jump ship or something like that, or play it more than World of Tanks. But the FV215b, great frontal armor. You have that lower glacis weak spot, of course. But hopefully you can kind of cover that up. I can't right here, and in the town I can't, but some maps, there's a little bit of cover that you can use to cover that up. I was kind of hoping that my team would have seen somebody. Maybe taking a little bit more of a direct approach at the enemy. My team took the safe long route. I'd rather sidestep a little bit of that and get closer. Okay, let's see if I can surprise this guy here. Of course he hit the brakes. I want you to keep going. Okay, he thought about moving up. Okay. So I'm pretty well set up here for if somebody pops around this corner, which there's a waffle trigger, and I'll take that. I'll take that little bit of damage to pop him, and he's out of the game now. So we have at least one artillery watching that little courtyard there. We're making a move on our team in the south. I don't think anyone's really watching this little gap here. Let's see. I was kind of hoping somebody would have popped into this gap again, but I think they kind of learned that when the waffle trigger bit the dust. I don't know if I'm gonna... Definitely not enough aim time to catch this T-49. See ya, mama. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go south. I don't want to head south, but at the same time, we're definitely losing a lot of tanks down there. I probably should have headed back a little sooner. But yeah, Armored Warfare is definitely different, a bit different than World of Tanks. But at the same time, I don't know. I like World of Tanks right now, and it didn't really give enough new experience for me to really play it much more than just kind of testing it out. And of course, once I move, they kind of pop in. Go figure. Shit, I did not want to miss. But there we go. At least we took him out. And I did not want to miss and hit my teammate with this thing. I'm definitely in a bad spot with enemy SPGs. Most likely getting ready to blast me away. Yep, there he is. Of course I miss him. That was a... Hopefully this hits shot, but in this thing you can't always expect to get lucky. But I'm not going to be able to make it back to base safely, unfortunately. So yeah, they are capping us. I expect that waffle trigger to hopefully help out. on toward us.
Enemy hit.
And I did not penetrate him, unfortunately. Ah, shit. Of course I'm sitting right in the open. This is not going to end well. And I have no repair kit. I pressed escape because I kind of messed up there.
Crack fixed. Let's move.
Low 257.
We're stuck here.
At least I got him. But I'm kind of screwed now. Definitely gonna
This
die.
vehicle has had it.
Yeah, that was pretty bad on my part. I saw the South was gonna encounter some problems early on, but I didn't move back or push hard enough into town to really make a difference there. Overall, damage-wise, most of my team, but a loss is a loss. And I lost a lot of credits because I fired a lot of Hesh. But let's just continue down the line here. Played quite a bit of the IS-7 on my last stream, but it's hit the bat chat here. I have not played this map in a very long time. Alright, so their top two tanks are mediums. Aside from their bat chat, they have a couple other fast medium tanks. I don't want to get into too much trouble out on my lonesome over here, unless those 50Bs tag along. I'm just gonna kind of push up and see what's gonna be up here, and I might retreat based on what enemies I see, or I'll stick and fight. Looks like my whole team is coming this way. Holy shit. Did not expect everyone to come with me. Okay, I guess wanted to spot them. Don't want to take damage if I can help it. Just gonna hopefully turn around semi-safely, pick up some speed and head away from the enemy. And of course he plinks me. Yeah, you got lucky there, dude. I wouldn't exactly brag about it in chat. Alright, so they're pushing pretty hard there. I'm gonna help out this side. Oh shit. I need to keep in mind that I can hurt myself in this thing. I don't want to go too quick. Fairly sure I have more. Oh shit. There's a rumba there. Yeah, I got myself into a little bit more trouble than I wanted here. And I don't really... Okay, I might be able to scoot out here. Save me, T95. Whew. Okay, somehow I survived that again. I would like to go kill him, but unfortunately I'm reloading. But yeah, with Armored Warfare, I do agree that they do already a lot better. And also the ammo. It's just, game feels a little too similar to World of Tanks for me to start over right now. Down the line, possibly. I did not expect him. I got a little lucky there. But our team's doing well enough to where I don't need to take too many chances here. Okay. Fortunately, I do not have very good gun depression in this. But he has left a little bit too much out there. So I'll take a little bit of that free damage that he gave me. He's definitely waiting for me to pop back up, but I'm not gonna give it to him. Should be able to get this waffle trigger. Never mind. That wobble kind of screwed me up there. Here's that artillery. He's probably gonna die. Never mind. Got a little bit more damage in. At this point, I'm just trying not to die and eking out whatever little damage I can. So he escaped. And they capped him out. So that was a pretty decent match as far as our team. Definitely worked out well. Had I stayed in the north, maybe things would have went better for me damage-wise, but overall, at the end of the day, a little under 3,000 damage, not too shabby in the bat chat, and I wasn't really needed up there with the amount of people we had. Alright, so let's just continue on. If you see a theme, I'm playing mainly tier 10s, aside from that Chaffee and T95, but if there's any other lower tiers or any tank you see that I currently own, feel free to mention it and I'll try to pop into it. Okay, so airfield. Pretty decent map for the E100 here. Got my trusty heat because 8P pretty much sucks in this thing. The way I play the E100 is I focus first on trying to angle and deflect damage, unless my lower glacis is just out there and I know I'm going to take it regardless. And secondly, I try to do a little bit of damage, but first deflecting damage, second doing damage. Pretty much the same as I play a mouse, but the E100, of course, different gun, a little bit different armor setup, and a little bit quicker than the mouse. Not much, but noticeable. Now they do have one artillery. Granted, he can't do a ton of damage in one hit to me, but still have to keep in mind I had to play Artie safe since he is accurate enough to hit me very reliably on this small map. I was tempted to kind of pop over there, but I usually like to start the match up here on airfield regardless of the tank or side, just because it's usually where most of the fighting occurs and whoever wins up here kind of has the upper hand to begin with. Now, Artie most likely is... Sorry that I kind of blocked. Is kind of aiming right here. So I'm gonna pop over this way. Granted, he might not be loaded by now, so I might have been safe. There's this waffle trigger. See if I can get a... Wish I had HE for him, but I'll take a heat hit on him. Shit, there's a Jaeger Tiger up there too. Fairly sure I can penetrate him. If I didn't hit a rock. As you see, Artie kind of focused right there. He has a better shot on me than him, but played this map enough to where you just know that Artie's gonna sit in that spot because they're kind of guaranteed to have something to shoot at there. Is he really? Ah, fuck. That's where he... Yeah, he kind of screwed me up there. Now, definitely gonna use my repair kit to straighten out and back up here. Did not want to stay perma-tracked. But he's just gonna keep plinking away at my track. Hopefully nobody else. Okay. I will move back eventually. Okay, nobody's making the push to shoot me at least. So if they come from this way, I'm kind of fucked up. Here we go. Kinda hope this guy runs out of shells. Should have a... yeah. Of course he gets destroyed just as I had a chance to shoot somebody. But as annoying as this person is, at least he's not doing damage to me. Kevin, basically the only clans I've been in is VPG and I believe Watchkeeper Corpse or something, WKC. So if you're in a clan with me, best bet is it was one of those. Screw this though, I am tired of this guy freaking damaging me. I'm just gonna push ahead here. Figured I'd take some damage, but that guy pissed me off enough to where might as well just push ahead and get this over with. Okay, he's probably loaded. Where is he aiming? He's aiming at my lower glacis, now he's aiming at the side. It's just kinda peeking at where his gun was so I could change my angle. But once again, I kind of screwed myself over using heat. I penetrated him and it didn't really do anything. But somehow I survived again. Wonder how much damage I blocked. Yeah, WKC was, that was years ago. I think that was the First clan I joined. Yeah, that was the first one I joined in World of Tanks. Nothing like having your engine damaged in E100. The only thing that's worse is T95, mouse, and probably the Type 5 Heavy for the Japanese. But I would say I blocked a fair amount of damage in this thing, just from that guy plinking away at my track. They had a chance at getting me, but they kind of backed off. I know that E3 was sitting behind me, but they still could have took me if they wanted to. Hey, I can see why Wargaming made you change your name. So overall, not too bad of a match. Got cool head award, steel wall. Damage-wise, a little lackluster, 2200. Experience-wise, lackluster too. Blocked a little over 3,000 damage. I lost a lot of credits because I was firing a lot of heat and that waffle trigger soaked up a few of them. Just because heat's not exactly something you want to shoot at one of those things. Alright, so let's... I don't really want to play the mouse right now. I'll try the STB1. Haven't played that in a while. STB1's definitely a great tier 10 medium. The only problem is a few little accuracy problems with the aiming time and whatnot, but the gun with the amount of DPM is great, which I can get to the mouse next if you want me to play that. Alright, so not too many tier 10s, but facing off against Bat Chat, he'll be able to do a crap ton of damage to me if I encounter him on my own. Definitely don't want to be hit by that T92 and tank destroyers. And of course there's other tanks, but I'm just kind of looking at who the tier 10s are first. The Japanese heavies, I've played on the test server, but not on my actual account. I do like them. I just haven't been playing World of Tanks enough to exactly build up enough credits to be able to buy them. I don't think I'd play too many of the lower tiers, but the playstyle of slow tanks with a lot of armor and a decent gun, it kind of fits me. I like it, but at the same time it's going to be a little difficult and gonna take a little time for me to get them. I'm still working on the British medium line and the Chinese medium line. I'm at both tier. I'm at the Centurion Mark 1 for the British and the, I forget, the 120, not the 120. I'm on the 112 something, the tier 9 Chinese medium. I forget what number it is. Little fellow. And of course I didn't hit him. There's this T-54 here. There's only two of us here, but we gotta stop them from kind of rolling right over us. Be very nice if we can get at least one of these guys out to make it an even fight. So, keep their eyes on me. Be nice at that T-54. Oh shit, now there's 4 of them. It's only so long before they figure out there's only a couple of us here. The hell is he penetrating me through? gonna keep these guys lit though. Oh shit, here's the gotcha. Yeah, I might have to bail out of here. I don't have a ton of HP left. Be nice. Ah, shit. And I'm being flanked. Figure. Gotta love it though. It's like trying to hold back the frickin' enemy there, but yeah, the Centurion Mark 1 I didn't really like. Centurion 7 at tier 9, I haven't played it on my actual account, but the armor improvement of it is definitely something I'm looking forward to. And yes, they are switching the FV215b out for the Centurion Action X, which, yeah, it's coming in the next patch. I'm also waiting for the Chieftain, but that doesn't look like it's going to be changed anytime soon, unfortunately. Maybe in 2 or 3 patches. So with the WZ-111, armor-wise you're pretty good, but at the same time, I still don't really count on the armor to save me as much as it probably should, which, okay, they have quite a few more tier 9s than us. But the armor on this thing, you can angle a little bit. Yes, it decreases the effectiveness of your pike nose, but at the same time that lower glacis is pretty weak, and adding a little bit of angle to it at times will save you from tier 7, tier 6s trying to pen you there, since you lose a little bit of armor on your upper glacis, but they don't really switch spots and just keep firing at your lower glacis. Now, I don't think I'm fast enough to take that route, unfortunately. I didn't head south just because that always turns into a stalemate, and one side does win in the end, but I find the north to be a little bit better. Even if you're in a heavy or a TD, you can influence the match a little bit more if your team doesn't screw up in the south and they just can hold tight. Just gonna flick my turret this way in case somebody like that T-54 sees me, but yeah, a little bit too far away. Got my little group of mediums up here though. I'll push if you guys are gonna follow. I don't know what we're gonna run into here, but okay, there's that T-54 lightweight. I'll definitely kind of lead the pack here as much as I can. Okay, that guy's still just sitting out there in the open. Okay, I'll try to push up with you guys. Okay, I was about to say, hopefully they come down and help me. Thank you very much. I was like, oh, I'll shoot his lower or his upper glacis. I negated enough of the angle to go through it, but I guess I did not. Just gonna leave him down there. I'm not too sure about the M46. Come on, guys. I know there's T-54 behind us, but put a little pressure on their base. He's a goner. They should be able to finish that T-54 off by themselves. Shit, I didn't think I'd be able to see that T-30 until that shit. I didn't think he would see me either, but I was a little off on my projection there. So it does not look like he has the big gun on that. Yeah, I see they're heading to our base. I'm trying to get on their cap. Trying to get a shot on him in case he winds up getting close enough to shoot at me. I do not believe that I have the 113, but I can play a different Chinese tank. I don't have any of the standard heavies though. Just the tier 9 medium, primarily type 59. Not really anywhere I can hide here, but I can hope to... Oh shit, maybe I can hide. Move on back. You're gonna have to get through a few people to be able to hit me. So I'm just gonna hide. Best chance for us to win. Not exactly the best for me to do damage, but as long as we win, I'm happy. But yeah, without that T-26, I would not have been able to cap. But thanks a lot for kind of taking the brunt of the force here. Yes, I capped, but at the end of the day, he definitely held them off long enough for me to be able to do that. So overall, damage-wise, not too bad. Experience a little low, but in the end, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to win. Yep, thanks. Somebody mentioned the 113. Unfortunately, I don't have it. But I can pop into... I know it's not the same tank. The 120. Just play another Chinese tank here. I do plan on getting the Chinese heavy tanks down the line, but right now, a little short on credits for the tanks I do want to buy. Holy shit, El Haloof, I have not played this, I would say, in a good 6 months. My favorite tank to play in. That's a hard question to answer, since I do own a lot of them. Honestly, I would probably say the T110E3 in most matches, just because you have really good frontal armor and a really good gun. Main downside is being a little slow and not having a turret, but if you kind of plan ahead well enough, you can overcome those. But just that massive amount of frontal armor and a great gun combined gives you a very good footing to hold on to, and no matter the map or the match, you usually have a spot you can set up in to do very well. Doesn't mean you're always going to find and pick that spot, but it's always there. Unlike some tanks, say like the T110E4, where since you don't have good armor, your gun's not exactly reliable, you sometimes are kind of screwed based off of the match you get into. T110E3, I never feel like I'm outclassed against a tank in that. Hopefully nobody's sitting here waiting for me. Just squeaked by. I'm gonna hit the brakes there. I wanted them to think I was still gonna pop around that corner, but I thought my team was a little closer to me. That went through. I did not expect that. Jagged Panther, I don't know where he's going to pull up. I'm going to pull back. And this M103 is going to ruin it. I was hoping that he would kind of herp-a-derp right around that corner. That guy's not staring. I just fired right at his gun because I can penetrate around his turret a little bit. But I could not hit his lower glacis, unfortunately. Now you do have some decent armor on this thing, on the upper glacis. As you see, I guess bounce there. And now that they backed off, I kind of have the upper hand here. Yep, I'm waiting for you. Although, goddamn already. I was kind of thinking that Artie was aiming at me, but in the back of my head, I was kind of hoping, please don't shoot me. Alright, he just took a shot, so he should back off. Now, once this guy spots me, yeah, I'm gonna... I've already fired again. I'm gonna be a goner if I just sit there. I really want to get out of this location, but I can't head that way. I cannot head that way, unfortunately. Just kind of waiting. Here's that WZ-120. I should be able to squeak out now without taking too much damage. Unfortunately, the Tiger bit the dust. So we don't have anybody kind of holding the flank here. E4, E3, I would definitely go with the E3, no question about it. It's just the better tank in pretty much every way, in my opinion. It took me, I don't know, a good year to get the E4, where the E3 I bought pretty much when it was released. Alright, we are taking a lot of casualties here, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. Not that we have a high chance of winning right now, but be able to catch him. Yeah. That's where the accuracy comes into play on this. Not too great. Yeah, T95, you hate the tank because you're playing it wrong. Sitting back is not good in T95.
打得漂亮！
I'm gonna bank on him. Never mind. I was hoping that he would have stayed out further. And I'm pretty much screwed no matter what I do here. Oh no, no gun depression.
球声被击中，我们把目标干掉了。
And I might get one more shot out here. Oh.
撤，我们失败了。
Someone mentioned Cromwell or the M103. Not sure if I own the M103 right now, but I'm pretty sure I have a Cromwell. Hopefully I have a crew for it. Okay, for some reason I have a rental. Strange. Okay, maybe I sold the Cromwell. Whoops. I do have a Comet though. But yeah, the Cromwell, I thought it was a decent tank, but the accuracy on the move was definitely, it left a little bit room to be desired. I do not have the Jagged Panzer E100. I'll kind of scroll through my tanks here. These are all not exactly tanks I don't like to play, but... Alright, see you, Kevin. Looks like you're leaving. Thanks for watching. These are mainly lower tiers and tanks I don't play as often. But if you see a tank here you want me to play, I'll try to get to it. I probably have, I don't know, maybe 4 matches left before I have to head off. But yeah, I'll pop in a match with the Comet here. Alright, so not too shabby. Top tier. At the same time, though, it's like the Comet's not a light tank, but I play it a little bit more like a light tank than a medium. I really like being bottom tier in that regard when I'm in mediums like this. Some people hate being bottom tier, but I don't see it as a bad thing at times. Thanks for the invite, but I'm not exactly looking to platoon. And I guess he kind of just offered it to everybody. I don't want to pop down into the middle unless there's actually no arty. I might be able to pop down there and get a little bit of spotting done. We'll see. This might be a very bad decision, but it might turn out to be a good decision. Just Tiger 1 here. Okay, led him a little bit too much. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Why are they saying that we need a serious force to hold the valley? Yeah, I don't think most people know that. It's in counter mode. Just waiting a little bit longer to see. Okay. I can kind of inch up here. So I should have a shot. Never mind. Maybe I don't have a shot there.
We've damaged them.
Do have a shot on this guy. Okay, so there's multiple tanks firing on us here. Okay, so we're... Okay. SU-100Y, I don't know why you're pushing out there. Don't want you to die, dude. So what the hell, I'm gonna push forward. I'm not gonna be able to do much back there against that group in the valley. So, might as well pop out here and try to do something. Need to keep damage on this guy. There is this E25, which I did not expect the E25, so this is gonna suck. But I might be able to repair and get out of here. I'm pretty much gonna die.
We done for. Everyone,
yeah, I
get
couldn't
out.
have ran away in time, not wan away. But the Comet, to me, it's more of a light tank than a medium. It's definitely a good tank to play. The gun's pretty reliable. Even though I passed on to the Centurion, I did keep it because it's a pretty fun tank to play. It just, it's kind of big and, of course, poor armor. So, you're definitely going to die pretty quickly, but you can't change that at times where you have to go. I definitely wasn't going valley, and I definitely wasn't going to the town. Alright, so someone suggested the 183 and the T82. Shit, going the wrong way. Don't know if I have a crew. I do not have a crew for this, unfortunately. Let's see what I can do about that. Hopefully these crews line up. I know it's not going to be perfect, but I'll try to pop into here first. And then I'll hit the 183. I actually think I want the camo. Ah, shit. It would definitely help if I had... Wait, I was saying... What the hell did it say? Not enough ammo? Are you sure there's not enough ammo? Because I have quite a bit of ammo here. There we go. But pretty sure... isn't the T-82 being replaced the next batch? And they're changing some artillery around, I believe, for the low-tier Americans. I'm not exactly sure of the specifics. Like I said, I just popped back into World of Tanks this week. I've kind of been following the news, but I've been busy, just bought a house, renovating it, and didn't really have my computer set up correctly. I was on a dresser for a little bit, so you could imagine sitting in a chair in front of a dresser trying to play on a 2-screen monitor or a 2-monitor computer. Not exactly very comfortable. But T-82, I've got the derp gun on this. Just have HE, no heat. So being in a tier 5 match, I do not want to be shot because I will
Move out.
pretty much die in one shot. I'm gonna try to sit back as much as I can and kind of lob shells at people. This isn't exactly the best map for me, just because it's small and doesn't really leave me too much wiggle room to sit back and get some good firing lanes. And I'll try here first though. See if I can catch anybody crossing across here. Be nice if I'm waiting for that OI to get a little bit further up. Okay, thank you, Ram. Alright, so does not look like there's anybody over here. On to under the bridge. A little bit of a gamble, but okay, here's KV1 there. Come on, you wanna face me? No, don't come over. Oh, he could very easily kill me here, but oh, thank you so much, fantastic gamer. Nobody wants to buy your iPhones. Dude, why are you backing up? Nobody's pushing on you yet. Be nice if I could see that Churchill 3 again. KV1, of course. Oh yeah, 35 damage, and I'm dead. It would have been nice to have a heat round, but I doubt I would have been able to penetrate him. So that definitely was a pretty crappy match, but T-82 is a fun tank to play when you're not against a lot of tier 5s, and on a map that you're kind of stuck fighting that close together. Alright, so someone mentioned 183 again. See, it's popped back into here. Hopefully I have a better match than last time. I'll take Roenberg though. A little bit flatter than, I believe it was Live Oaks I was playing on. I always start out with Hesh. Sometimes you get lucky and you one-shot something with your first shot and gives your team the upper hand, but I do carry equal Hesh and AP. AP, see those E100s on enemy team, it's going to come in handy for them. Your Hesh is only really useful against them if you cannot penetrate them and they're hold down, or you can hit your hit their lower glacis. Yeah, because pretty much the whole side is base armor except for the turret, and your AP will do better pretty much against the 100 everywhere except for the lower glacis and if they're hold down. Oh damn, I am very bad at explaining things at times. So hopefully I'm quick enough to get over across this road here. I would rather not take a shot to my side. Be nice if we all keep pushing. Come on, guys. Keep on pushing. I want to get in here. Oh shit, there's that guy. You are going to want to run. And god damn it. Oh, that guy is so lucky. He even gave me enough time to aim in and I still missed at him. Thank you, Waffle Trigger, for killing him though. And of course this E100 is here. Alright, we can flank these guys. Okay, this E5. I don't know if he's planning on pushing out, but... yeah, our team in the field should be able to push pretty damn hard at them. Hello. Come on, E100. What are you doing? Go get him. Kind of getting the ball rolling there. I took the shot for you guys. Trying to... oh shit, he got nailed. Hopefully our E100 goes push on him. Sure you want to do that? I was just sitting there waiting for him. At E5, he seems like an above average player. He isn't scared to come around when he knows I'm not loaded. It'd be nice if... don't do that. I do not want to shoot you. Come on. E75 got hit pretty hard though. Alright, so they are ahead of us a little bit. That E75 is mad. Okay, I don't really have any support with this Romba on my left. Everyone's kind of pulling back. I'm still just going to sit here just because if I pull back, they're able to push into the courtyard. Everything's going to come tumbling down after that. Are you kidding me? Can't believe I missed everything. Just trying to get back enough now. But that's the problem with this tank. You do not have very good accuracy. And crap, he penetrated me. Fantastic. That must have been a heat round on my turret. Although, never mind, that was my fault. He could definitely penetrate my side. I thought I was a little bit more angled at him, but my side was not at an all-to-bounce angle. See, another... we won wide park. I guess my huge damage count for that game came in handy there. Alright, so let's just pop into the trusty IS-7. Hopefully that'll set things straight. Okay, I don't know where I'm going yet. Honestly, I actually might try the left side over here. IS-7 is not good on the hill, but their tanks on their team are not exactly great on the hill either. They do have the T-62A and T-54. However, there's no artillery, so once I get up there, it's going to be pretty hard for them to... yeah, that guy's very optimistic. If I get up on top of that little hill over there, I will be very hard to get out. And I do have very good top speed to where I can then zoom down at him. I'm getting ahead of myself though. First I actually have to make it over there. Okay, Tiger 2, what are you doing? Okay, I don't know why we're freaking team killing each other, but gotta love it. But yeah, I can pop into the T110 E3 next. Yeah, you gotta love it. I don't know. Don't know why everyone's freaking team killing each other. But it does not look like they really headed over here, so still don't know where all their tanks are, but at least I'll have a... Oh shit. No! Holy crap, that guy freaking... I was like, where the hell is this guy coming from? Did not expect the AMX 1390 to come through there. Okay. So let's see. Be nice if someone could track him. And of course that dip down. I knew that was going to dip down, but I did not expect it that soon. Okay. T62A. My first tier 10 was actually the tier or the T30 back when it was a heavy tank. I believe it's one of my older YouTube videos I have up on here. There's no commentary or anything, but I do have a, I believe, 10 kill match in it. Forget how much damage, but yeah, the T30 as a heavy tank was freaking awesome. I love that thing. They kind of butchered it once they put it as a tank destroyer. Alright, so there's a few more people up here than I expected. Hello. Not really a good chance for me to penetrate him, but E50M, he's coming. Hello, KV4. And of course I bounce. Yeah, as much as I like the T110 E3, I honestly would take the T30 back as a heavy tank. It was that fun. Just waiting for this guy. Looks like if anything's gonna happen, I'm gonna have to kind of initiate it over here. Okay, I don't speak Russian. Hopefully that means we penetrate it and set them on fire. I still don't have a good shot on him. Do have a shot on this T-54 who's hopefully he does not try to flank us. Which looks like he's doing exactly that. I don't know why that guy is very... We don't have a very optimistic team here. I don't really like the T-30 now that it's a tank destroyer. Pretty sure I sold that once they implemented the Tier 10 tank destroyers. Before, it was accurate, it was mobile. I'm not sure about its rate of fire, but it was pretty damn fun to play. Alright, so do have this guy here, but unfortunately I kind of let him squirm away. Hi. I love it how people kind of get impatient and forget about you. Got his attention now, though. Now this is a match where artillery would actually come in handy. Everyone likes or hates SPGs, but at the same time they prevent matches from becoming like this at times. It just take, holy shit, E50M, why did you do that? Guess he was getting fed up with waiting, but at the same time, thanks for just kind of rushing in there and killing yourself. And I was not meaning that in a literal way. I did not want you to do that. Okay, I should have a shot on his lower places here. Take him out. Probably gonna get flanked here. Thank you so much, T-54. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Of course there's a waffle trogger over there. I got my armor kind of pointing towards him, but at the same time, yeah. Ah, shit. I just fucked that up. You guys leave the hill? Ah, shit. And I'm tracked again. Yeah, I'm screwed now. Definitely screwed. Definitely screwed now that I didn't kill him. Oh well. It'd be nice if that E50M didn't kind of suicide, but what can you do? But like I said, people get impatient and they make stupid mistakes. And unfortunately, our team decided to do that. And if you notice a trend, my T95 game, I did decent, even though I got myself into trouble and needed help. But sitting back in the T95, you just leave yourself to be one of the last tanks at the end. People are just going to flank you and there's no one really to help you. It's basically you sit there the entire match and do nothing. You have all this armor, great gun that doesn't work well at long range, and you're just gonna sit in the back just because you're slow. No, you want to keep moving up. That way you're actually able to do something. Yes, I have gone down the IS-4 line. I do have the IS-4. I went down the IS-4 line when the IS-4 was actually a Tier 9 heavy tank before they changed it to a Tier 10. But I did play the IS-8. I believe that, yeah, that's still the tank before it. On the test server, I sold that thing on my account pretty much when I got it. Not that the IS-8 is a bad tank, but it never really meshed well with me. Yeah, but our team kind of started off bad. We didn't do too bad to begin with, but that E50M, not to blame them, but pushing there and dying pretty much killed us. But overall, not too bad of a match for me. I did a little over 4,000 damage. Definitely most damage and experience on my team. Blocked over 7,000 damage. So even though the IS-8 does not have good gun depression, you can still fight on that hill. I've done it plenty of times. It's just, since you don't have that gun depression to push over the hill, as well as, say, a T110E5 or something with 8 to 10 degrees of gun depression, if there's artillery, that's when you start taking a lot of damage because you can't get out of that spot. But overall, not too bad of a match statistically, but a loss is a loss. So someone mentioned the E3. I'll try to pop into that. Oh, I was about to say, where the hell did my crew go? Let's bring that crew back here. I was like, hopefully I didn't do anything stupid to it. But I've pretty much, not on my actual account, but on media accounts and also on test servers, I've played most tanks in the game. Not all of them, but I have tested out pretty much every tank that I could have gotten my hands on, and I have written pretty extensively about them on my website, watguru.com, especially in which tank line is right for you. Pretty much go over each tank. Before I write anything about tanks there, I make it a goal to at least test them a few battles and watch videos about them, get a little bit of feedback, and don't make just a opinion based off of nothing. I don't want to go 8 to 9 line on this. Once you get down there, you're kind of stuck. The way Abbey works, which you can find a map strategy on my website also for Abbey, basically the 1 and 2 line, yes, you can fight there and you're kind of stuck there once you get in. However, it's elevated. You can fight in the 1 and 2 line, and you also can get out into the middle and also support the middle from the 1 and 2 line. The middle, of course, it can fire and support both sides, but very difficult to actually stay alive in the middle. And the 8 and 9 line, you only really can fight in the 8 and 9 line. So once you commit there, you pretty much either defend it if you're outnumbered, or you have to push all the way to the enemy base before you actually are able to influence the rest of the map. So when I'm playing alone in a public match, not in a platoon or anything, I usually stick to the 1 and 2 line, if not the middle. I'm not too concerned about the middle right now. Granted, it's a little open, but I find myself able to influence the match a little bit more in the 1 and 2 line, usually. Does require people to actually go down the line, which doesn't seem like there's a ton of people here. Okay, so they do have a T-92. Sorry, dude, I want to nudge you over. Yeah, I was being a little bit of a dick there, but I do not have the Waffle Tracker E100. That thing is a abomination. Great tank, but I do not feel like it should be in the game. Right, so here's an IS-7. Hopefully I can... There we go. A little bit of damage there. He just fired. Panzer E100 didn't fire, but I'll take my chances. I want to push up to this little ledge here. Don't have to worry too much about Artie pushing up a little further. Alright. Be nice if I could get some clear support behind me. This E-75 does not look very trustworthy sitting back there still. I would like someone behind me just in case they try to flank me. Hopefully I did not wait too long. Peekaboo. I still think that they do not notice that I'm here. Let's just aim right about there. There's 2 tanks down. And they're still gonna... Okay, let's save this E50M. I'm gonna shoot for this Jagged Panzer E100 next. This is why you do not leave your flank open. I'm just gonna let him get by me so I have a better shot on him here. He's gonna keep trying to get around me, but I know that E75s are not very good at turning and getting around people. So I wasn't too concerned about him flanking me there. Now they do have a guy near our base, so unlikely that we're gonna lose, but still not out of the realm of possibility. And yet, I agree that the Waffle Tracker E100 is a fun tank, but in my opinion, it's a completely made-up fake tank, and things so unbalanced that they just need to take it out of the game. To be honest, hopefully they replace it sooner or later, but the thing, somebody should have been fired for even coming up with the idea, in my opinion. Like, I get that the hull is real, but really, like, no sane person would come up with that tank design. And yeah, kind of figured I would be tough out of luck for that. But didn't take a lick of damage in this, and played a little bit aggressive, not as I usually do. Usually in the E3, as long as I have some allies behind me, wanted to make sure that E75 was behind me first. I'll play this pretty much like a heavy tank. You do not have a turret, but it doesn't matter when people are so afraid of your gun and your frontal armor. They rarely push on you if you have support behind you. If you don't have any support, then you're kind of tough out of luck. But you just got to go in knowing that you want to pick a spot where you think somebody's behind you to get your back if somebody flanks you. Okay, there we go. Alright, so not a bad match there. Damage-wise, most on my team, second most in the match. Granted, Egas kind of ran around, killed tanks in the back. Not really any block. Someone asked me to play the T92, so I'll try it again. Blood Barrett, recording-wise, to make non-streaming videos, I use Shadow Play most of the time. Sometimes I use Bandicam, but mainly Shadow Play. I find it easy and the smallest hit to performance. Right now, streaming, I use OBS, Open Broadcast, whatever. I forget what the last thing is, but it's free. Just download it. It took maybe 30 minutes to set up all my settings. After that, I needed to fool around with a couple videos before actually live streaming. But it doesn't really impact my performance that much. And I have used a popular one. A lot of people use XSplit, but I find that to be a performance hog, and it doesn't stream as well as this. Plus, you have to pay a monthly fee. But this so far, granted, I've only been using it for a little over a week now, fooling around with it. It's not that it's bad that it's free, but being a free thing, it's pretty damn awesome because I've tried basically every software that's popular out there to record, and for streaming, OBS definitely is my favorite. I'm using it right now, so obviously I like it more than what I've used in the past. But otherwise, Shadowplay, if you have a NVIDIA card, I highly recommend using that just because it's very easy to pop in since it runs in the background. And crap. Yeah, it did hit him. I saw him move and I'm like, no! Hey, you like those train noises even though there's no trains moving. Which I am running a 60-second delay, so that's why sometimes when you... Okay, somebody spotted me. That's why when you say something in chat, it might take me a little over a minute to respond to you. Those guys are all still sitting there in the open now. I don't really have a great shot. Do I really? Thank you for... I thank that guy for helping me out with that decision. I'm like, do I really want to shoot him? Alright, so I need to back and reset up here. Don't really have a good angle on these guys because unfortunately I'm way too close. Honestly though, I'm gonna switch gears entirely here. Probably gonna end up dying to this T-30, but what the hell, our team's just struggling to root out that IS-7. Hello, Mr. T-30. This is gonna end badly. Oh no, T-54. T-30. Oh, I just fired and he killed me. I knew this was gonna end badly, so I just decided to head over to the town and test my luck. But yeah, obviously that did not work out. I don't exactly enjoy playing RD right now. It's just, I used to like the T92, but they really butchered it. Alright, so I think I played almost all my tier 10s except for the IS-4 and the mouse. I'll play the IS-4. Whoops, I did not want to click that. Alright, so I'm going to play the IS-4 mouse, and that's pretty much going to be it for tonight. I've said in my previous streams, I'm going to try to get a schedule down. Hopefully I'll have one by next week. I'll have a schedule that I'll kind of keep to the best I can. I'm going to be streaming on YouTube just because you guys are most likely subscribers. everything's going to be in one place, or two places, my website and also YouTube. Instead of doing Twitch and having it be in three places, I find it just easier for everything to, all my videos to be in one place. Plus, I kind of like YouTube's back end a little bit more than Twitch. But to find my streams, they're called live events on here. If I know I'm going to be streaming, which again, hopefully I'm going to get a schedule figured out fairly soon, it's going to be under live events, and you'll be able to have a URL and when and where it's happening beforehand. Other times, I'm just going to pop on streaming, in which case, if you're a subscriber, you should be able to get notified about that. Like today, I just kind of popped on. Yesterday, I mentioned I didn't know when I was streaming, but I'll just pop on when I can. Pretty much with this OBS software, makes it easy enough to where whenever I'm playing, I'm going to be streaming from now on. In the past, I only streamed here or there because it was a little difficult for me to, but now I should stream whenever I play, so that should be on a fairly regular basis. And I'm going to be streaming World of Tanks and World of Warships for now. Potentially Armored Warfare, and also other games that I play here or there. I do play other games that are not tank/ship related. But really it comes down to interest. If you guys have any interest in a game and you're a subscriber and you want me to play it, I'll take a shot at it. Granted, I have to be interested in it, but we'll see. I like pretty much most games that are competitive. Definitely some strategy elements involved to get me interested, though. Now, they do have one artillery piece, so I got to keep that in mind, but we have so many people on the hill, I want to kind of unclog the team if I can. Which, hello E5, I know you're super buffed right now. Fortunately, you did not penetrate me. Alright, hopefully he stays there. And of course I bounce again. Just gonna keep myself angled and wiggle a little bit. But there we go. Trying to save this E75. I'd rather take the shot than him. Granted, he has armor, but I have a little bit more HP than him. They're starting to back down, so what the hell? I'm just gonna run right into him. But I think I answered. Somebody asked why not Twitch, but I just like YouTube better. I already have my kind of footing here, and I've tried Twitch before, so it's just not exactly for me. I'd rather stick on YouTube where I'm comfortable and everyone knows where I'm at instead of starting a whole new channel. My favorite ship in World of Warships, right now it's probably I'd probably say the North Carolina. It's my highest tier battleship. I also have the Turpets, but North Carolina definitely gets the job done. Not exactly great at close fights, but I find that it's a pretty damn fun ship. If only there are more carriers for it to kill. I'll definitely take that shot there. Oh shit. Hopefully he's not loaded. But as you see, sometimes you just have to turn off your brain and drive directly at the enemy, and it works out maybe 4% of the time. But that 4% definitely makes for a fun experience. Alright, so someone asked for the 15B. Yeah, I haven't played that either in the mouse, but I'll pop into the FV215b. Haven't played that thing in a while. Okay, somebody gets rammed into me, and I'm just sitting here. Granted, I could have been there right now, but I expected that guy to pop out. Okay, I'll... Really? I aimed a little too low, but... Yeah, I'll take it though. Quick, easy fun. I like matches like this. Alright, so not too bad. Mastery class, or second class. Damage-wise, only 1400. Experience-wise, most on my team, because I blocked a little bit. Doesn't really affect much, but I spot it for 3700 damage. But as far as streaming, with the World of Tanks and World of Warships right now, I streamed World of Warships yesterday, so World of Tanks today, of course. I'm going to be kind of alternating, pretty much back and forth, so I play them equally. I'm still trying to get ships in World of Warships. The economy over there is completely different than World of Tanks. It's a little bit more, you do not have enough credits for everything, rather in World of Tanks at times where you have too much credits to buy things. Okay, so with the FV215b, the heavy tank, you have pretty much no gun depression, but your frontal armor is good. Your upper glacis, however, cannot stop most tier 10 tanks, which, of course, there's a lot of them here. Now, a tactic that can be used very well in this is hold down, but you don't hold down like other tanks. You want to find something that blocks pretty much your entire frontal tank, or front of your tank, except for your turret, because your turret's pretty strong, but you have to have it pointing directly at the enemy. So, a lot of what ifs here. That's why a lot of people do not like this tank, but the gun's very reliable. You have a pretty good HP pool, but the armor a little wonky and situational, and taking shots to the front does cause a lot of engine and fire damage, unfortunately. Missed him. Yeah, I did not expect a medium tank to push through that early. I'm actually going to take a dive off the side here. Did not want to go the correct route because I would have been shot by somebody. Let's say I don't think he can see me, but he definitely sees me now. Yep, and he's definitely pointing at me. And we have this mouse here. We also have a mouse down here. Just gonna aim for that turret weak spot on him. I said it earlier in the stream, but Armored Warfare, I did play a little bit, just get a feel of it, but it's so much like World of Tanks that, as of right now, I don't feel like, okay, there's that much of a incentive for me to play. Definitely a good game, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna like it, but as of right now, I'm happy with World of Tanks and World of Warships. In the future, I might pop over to Armored Warfare though and add it into my mix.
Enemy armor destroyed.
So right now, I'm kind of using these bushes as my armor. They don't really know where my lower glacis is. Not a lot of people can guess well. But we outnumber them down here, so if we can push, we should be... Shit. That little wiggle screwed me over. That could be the difference of a lot of HP and damage. Okay, so he just fired. I will kill you. Okay, I see an IS-8 here. I know he's going to try to shoot me, but this IS-4, you're pushing out there and you're not really going to have much help to help you out. So I'm just going to follow you and kill you first. It's surprising what people do. It's like, do you really expect to accomplish something by pushing away from your team with no help? Didn't really want to cut him off. And of course I over-angled a little bit. So I'm just gonna bully this guy a little bit. I should be able to pop through. And maybe I can't pop through here. I'll wait for them to... I'll wait for him to fire before I move into him. But I should... Hey, maybe I can't kill him. Thought I was going to be able to take him out before he reloaded it, but got a little bit of a low damage roll there. If somebody mentioned Heroes of the Storm to play, I'll look into it. I have played a little bit of League of Legends. I am definitely not good at it, but I have not played Heroes of the Storm. I have a friend who plays it though, and it does look interesting, but I'll have to take a peek at it. But overall, this was a pretty good match. I said that was my last battle, but what the hell, I'll play a mouse battle and finish off my tier 10s for the stream. But after that, next time when I stream, I'm gonna say possibly Tuesday morning. So I would say maybe 11 a.m. or so Eastern Standard Time. I'll have to see when exactly. It's one of those things. This upcoming week's a little difficult for me to pinpoint in time, but hopefully the following week I'll have a set schedule. But Tuesday and Wednesday I might stream mid-afternoon / morning Eastern Standard Time. I've mainly been doing evening time in the Eastern Standard Time, so hopefully this will get a few of you guys who can't really watch me based off of that time zone in on the mix. Alright, so back to the airfield, but in a much larger tank now. Last time it was the E100. Just kind of gained a little bit of weight from that battle, and here we are now. Pretty much going to approach it the same way. Okay, I did not want you to do that. Thanks for making my long trip even longer, but I'm going to approach it the same way. Once again, there's only one arty on the enemy team. I believe last time it was Batchat, this time T92. Don't want him to hit me, of course. Batchat arty, at least you can be hit a couple times before you lose too much HP, but T92, I'm going to be careful here. I am going to kind of go up north again. I don't want to go into this little death box here. I love it when I'm an arty on that other side, or even this side, and people kind of sit in there and think that they're safe, but if you set up in the right spot there, definitely not safe there. But hopefully we get enough of a force up here. Granted, it looks like they have an equal force to us. to where I can kind of start pushing around again. But this E4 over here is going to make it a little bit difficult unless we can get him to back off. I'm feeling its E4 is going to pop around here. Okay, maybe he isn't, but this T-30 did. Hello, E4. So the T-92 is shooting at me. Not too surprising, I'm kind of outnosing him. I'm going to reposition a little bit before he gets off another shot at me. Although, shit, I wanted to help out against this E4. Just gonna tuck in here a little bit further. But C4 seems like he's pretty aggressive, so what the hell, I'll bump up with him. Deflect a little bit. Let's just keep on going. A lot of people don't like the mouse, but you can still use your armor to your advantage. You just have to angle correctly. Okay, that batch hat's definitely not loaded all the way. Be nice if we can get this IS-4 out. To keep myself heavily angled here. Don't want to leave my side too much open. Hey T-92, you've ruined my fun. You have damaged me. Sorry T-54. I'll move up so you have a... Oh shit. Okay, now I'm starting to take some damage here. Gotta fix my angle. There we go. It was going well there for a little bit, but I messed up my angle. Be nice if we could get that E4 out, but okay guys, what are you doing? I would very much like so to get in front of you. Hopefully I don't regret this, but roadblocks work two ways. This guy's pretty much screwed now.
Gegnerfahrzeug ausgeschaltet.
Okay, are you gonna stay there for me? No. Come on, you wanna come back up? You know you do. I don't know why that guy's so mad, like, we're not idiots. We just clearly flanked you. Yeah, shit, I didn't even notice that tank destroyer was back there. But the mouse, a lot of people play it a little too safe. Sometimes you just gotta be the one to, like, screw it. I'm around this corner. Kind of figure out an angle in your head to where you can bounce the most shots as possible, and you just do it. Doesn't always work, but more often than not it does. I find the mouse is definitely a very forgiving tank. Granted, I'm not really angled correctly here, but please don't penetrate me. Okay, maybe I'll get lucky and I can get another shot on him. Yeah, it looks like he's tracked. He's tracked again now. I'm gonna say that he... Okay, I was about to say he better die before I reload. So this was a pretty pretty good game. Granted, I almost died. I screwed up my angle at that one point and took a ton of damage, but 100 HP is still enough to get you to the end of the match. So I would say that this is a pretty damn good match. Nice way to end the stream. It seems like past couple days streaming, my best battle is always the last battle. So I got Ace Tanker Award, all of this crap. Steel Wall, Spartan. Overall damage wise, not too shabby damage wise for a mouse. Just under 3,800. Experience wise, second on my team. Working with that E4 definitely benefited me well. I did deflect an even 5,000 damage and spot it for just under 1,800. So not too shabby for a mouse battle. It's definitely not the most practical tank at times, but as long as you can angle well, it does work out well. Much more, people don't really give it that much credit, so it is better than what its reputation is right now. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Again, I'm gonna try to stream on Tuesday or Wednesday, most likely early on in the afternoon or morning, Eastern Standard Time. Next up is World of Warships. I will take a look at the other games that people mentioned in chat, see if I can mix them in. But again, I've mainly, in the past year, I've played World of Tanks, World of Warships, Armored Warfare, a bit of League of Legends, and The Witcher 3. So that gives you a general sense of the type of games I like, and also Civilization. I dabble in that, but again, that's not exactly the most fun game to stream with how long those matches last. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you guys haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to my channel. This will allow you to kind of keep up with when I'm streaming. And also, for as far as giveaways go, currently there is one on Facebook that's coming up every 250 likes on Facebook for my Watt Guru page. I do give away gift shop prizes, and it's almost to 1,000, so that's coming up very soon. I believe we're still like 25 or so away from it happening. But yeah, feel free to check me out on YouTube here. I'm on Facebook. Not so much on Twitter, but I do have Twitter accounts. And also on my two websites, there's wattguru.com for World of Tanks, and for World of Warships, there is mensgaming.com/World of Warships. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you again.